Welcome back, everyone. Caesar Jim Metal Mania here. I've got another 10 rolls of nickels from my local bank, and this is our 38th 10-roll nickel hunt. We will go through these rolls right here. We're looking for anything from 1969 and older. I keep all of those. I also keep the 2004-2005 Western Series, especially if they're in decent shape. And we're looking for any war nickels, which were minted from 1942 to 1945, and anything older than that. Buffalo nickels, V-nickels, any kind of surprises, proofs, what have you. So we'll get started with roll number 1 right here, and we will see what we can find. I'll bring in if and when we do have a find. Now just remember, I don't record any of the 1964s because there was over 2 billion minted between the Philadelphia and Denver mint. So I don't show those. I do keep them, but I don't show them in the videos. All right, I'll bring you back on our first find. Well, roll number 1 was a bust. We did have some from all the decades after 69, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. But we had no finds. We did find 105 Ocean View, but that was it. So we'll go on to roll number 2. Maybe we'll find something there. All right, roll number 2. Our first find, we got a 1957 Denver, and it's in really good shape for that old. The obverse looks pretty good. It's a little worn down. Strike's really strong. And the reverse, of course, it's worn down. We have no steps. But it's still a really nice example. It's got a nice patina to it. So we're going to put that up here. And we did have a 64 that we found. I didn't even look at the mint mark. We'll take a look at that last one. I'll bring you back for the roll wrap up. Well, I flipped that one over, and it is a find. It is a 1969 San Francisco. It is definitely had seen better days. But it is a find, so we'll put it in our collection. We'll put it up here. Let me move these up, and then I'll bring you back for the wrap-up. All right, here's the wrap-up for roll number 2. We did have 2 finds plus that 64. We had a 1969 S, that 64, and the 57D. Nothing in the 70s, the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. So, and those were the last 2 nickels of the roll were the finds. So maybe it's fixing to start to heat up. We'll go on to roll number 3. All right, we're coming in on roll number 3, our first find. And it is another 1969 S. It's in a little bit better shape, but not by much than the first one. Not by much at all. But it's another find, a 69S. All right, we'll put it up here on the board, and we'll keep hunting the roll. All right, we're coming into roll number 3 still. This is find number 2. Get this thing to focus here. There we go. It is a 1967. Of course, remember, 65 through 67 have no mint marks. They were all minted in Philadelphia. So we'll put that up here on the board, and we'll keep hunting the roll. Roll number 3. Coming back in roll number 3, a few coins later, it is another find, a 1961 Denver. And it is not in bad shape either. The fields are nice and clean. Of course, Monticello's worn down some. Little hint of steps maybe. Obverse as well looks pretty good. A little bit of wear. So we'll put that up here on the board. And we'll keep hunting the roll. Got a little bit to go. Well, roll number 3 keeps on giving. This is our 4th find in roll number 3. It is a 1960 Denver. A 60D. It's in decent shape. It's not great, but it's in decent shape. So we'll put it up here on the board. And we'll finish wrapping up the roll. Finished roll number 3. Here's the breakdown of the decades in the roll that we found. We did have 4 finds. We had a 60D, a 67, a 69S, and I believe a 61D. A couple more in the series. We did also find a really nice 70S. We'll compare it against the book here in a little bit. So we'll clear the board and we'll go on to roll number 4. Coming in on roll number 4, we've got our first find. It is a 1961 Denver 61D. It's seen better days. It's pretty worn. See very little detail in the windows. So anyways, 61D. We'll put it up here on the board and we'll keep hunting this row. Finished roll number 4. There's the mix. A lot of the 2010s. We did have that 1961D find. So we'll clear the board and we'll go to roll 5. All right, we're coming in on roll number 5. We do have a reverse facing one, but I know it's one we want because it has a mint mark on the back. They did that through 64. So let me flip it over and see what year it is. It's a 1959, and this one's in pretty decent shape. So we'll put that up here on the board. And we'll keep hunting this roll, roll number 5. Coming back in on roll number 5, we've got another find. This is a 1958 Philly. 58 Philly. A little bit of details in the windows, not much. It's worn pretty smooth. Same on the front, little hair detail, but again, not much. So we'll put that up here and we'll go through the last of the roll and we'll see if we have a find, or I'll bring you for the wrap up. All right, here's the wrap up of roll number 5. All the little decade roll stacks, whatever you want to call them. And the 2 finds, 57 and 59. And we'll go on to roll number 6, see what else we can find. All right, bringing you in on roll number 6, we have a find. Find number 1 of this roll. It's a 1957 D. I think we found a couple of these already. It's dirty, it's worn out, so, but we'll put it up here. I did find a 64 as well earlier in the roll, so we'll keep hunting the roll and I'll bring you back on the next find. Here's the wrap up on roll number 6. Nothing in the 70s. There's the finds. We found a couple of 64s. I believe it was 64. And then we had that 157 Denver. So we'll clear this roll and we'll go on to roll number 7. Well, roll 7 was a complete bust. There's the rolls. Almost all of them were new. So, but roll 8 is almost already unwrapped. It looks like they were at the end of the roll, maybe. I don't know. But maybe that's a good sign. So, we'll go on to the next roll, roll 8. See if we can find something there. Here's the wrap up of roll number 8. Didn't find much, just a couple of 64s. So we'll clear the board and go on to roll number 9. Coming in on roll number 9, we have a reverse facing one that does have a D mint mark. So we know it's in our finds area. It is a 63. 63 Denver. It's in decent shape for one that old. So we'll put it up here and we'll keep hunting the roll. Got a lot to go. Coming back in on roll number 9, we have find number 2, and it's another 63. Did we get another Denver or is it Philly? This one's a Philly, so we got the year set there. We'll look at Monticello here really quick. Not a whole lot of detail left there. It's got a little bit of dirt on it, so, but we'll still put it up here. Oh, if I can get it out of my hand with the other one. And we'll keep hunting the rolls. Still got a long way to go. Coming back in on roll number 9 for our third find. It is a 69 Denver. Let me turn it here a little bit. 69 Denver. Quite a bit of wear on it. Especially if you look at Monticello. She's pretty worn down. So, got that. We'll put her up there. We'll do the last bit of the roll. Well, roll number 9 didn't go away with a bang. The very last coin, I couldn't really tell from the back. It's got a little bit of detail. I thought it might be old, but I flipped it over, and it is a 1948 Philly. It's the oldest one of the hunt so far. Got one roll to go, so let me move everything forward, and I'll show you the wrap-up. All right, guys, here's the wrap-up on roll number 9. Still very heavy in the newer nickels. That's to be expected. But we did find those 3 in the 60s and that 148p. So now we'll clear the board and do the last roll, roll number 10. All right, guys, we're coming in on roll number 10. This is our first find. No, it's an old one because it's got a D-mint on the back. It's a 1959. It's showing quite a bit of wear. So we will put that up here and we'll keep hunting the rolls, see what else we can find. Coming in on roll number 10, this is our second find. It is a 1966. Pretty worn down. Of course, that'll be out of Philly because there are no mint marks on 65 through 67. So we'll put that up here and we'll keep hunting the rolls, see what else we can get. Here's the wrap up on roll number 10. Not a whole lot going on, a lot in the 2010s, but we did find 2 finds. We found that 59D and that 66. So we will clear the board, we'll go through the finds, see if any of them will update the book or fill a hole, and I'll bring you back for the wrap-up. All right, guys, I'm coming back. Here's the wrap-up. We didn't have any additions, but we did have quite a few upgrades. We're upgrading, excuse me, the 1948 Philly. This is the one that was in the book. You can see what it upgraded to. Looks much better. We're upgrading the 57D. This was in the book. This is the new one. We're also upgrading the 59P. Much better example. This was the one in the book. This is the new upgrade. And then, let me get to the next book. If I get my fingers to work. We're upgrading 2 in book 2 as well. We're going to upgrade the 63D. As you can see, it's a better example. And same thing with the 68S. That's a better example as well. So, that's what we did. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And consider subscribing, because, you know, I can only do more content and bring you more coin hunts if I get more subscribers. So please, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Once you ring the bell, you'll know when I have a new video coming out. All right? So as always, hope you enjoyed this video. And remember, keep on collecting.